Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ada Cougar Activity Center with tonight's matchup between the Hilldale Lady Hornets and your Ada Lady Cougars. We're going to go ahead and get right into starting lineups, and then we'll get right to action. Number 2 for the Hilldale Lady Hornets, Riley Bronskowski. Number 4, Nevaeh Johnson. Number 21, Celeste Woods. Number 22, Maddie Folsom. And number 23, Sky Bean. Trey, this is going to be a good matchup tonight. Certainly one to look forward to, a winner-go-home situation. So, big night for both teams. Hopefully the Lady Cougars will come out on top, obviously. Starting for the Ada Cougars, Alexis Hamilton, Shayla Wofford, Charisma Nelson, Amaya Frizzell, and Landon Owens. We want to thank you all for your attendance. We're going to get right into it here. Should be a really good matchup. Earlier in the year in the Ada tournament, Hilldale did come up on top, but Ada was restricted to, I believe, 7 players, if that's correct.
No, they did have the full complement of players, but it was right after they came off quarantine. It was in the what was to be the Mid-America Classic, but it was the Cougar Classic this year.
Indeed, okay, gotcha. So it should be a good one. Cougars have played a lot better the last couple weeks. A lot of things going for them. Got to watch for 23, Sky Bean. She's a bucket. She was giving it to us beyond the arc last time. So certainly something to watch out for. Number 4 as well. You know, you got a lot to deal with here on the Cougars defensive side of the ball, but, you know, Ada has their buckets as well. Early transition points here. Great power dribble by Shayla Wofford for the easy first bucket of the night. Hopefully that'll be a recurring trend. Love the power dribble, Trey. Always that little side step and go up strong.
Shayla won the tip and then hustled right down the court, and Maya was able to find her.
Good job by Coach Jennings as well, having that ready. Got her with the travel, headed back the other way. That was number 22, Maddie Folsom. Got that extra little stutter step in there and kind of got blocked off by Shayla. Maya calling out the play here. Perfect lob, absolute dart inside, but layup was missed by Shayla Wofford. She kind of got into the basket a little bit.
Yeah, kind of rushed it a little bit, almost like she didn't know she had the girl beat as bad as she did and had time to just go up and make the shot, and they rushed it.
21 from beyond the arc, way long. Sky Bean with the effort, no good.
Whoa.
Looks like it'll stay with Hilldale.
Maya had her hands on the rebound, but she was clobbered, but there was, I guess, no blood.
Apparently not.
Foul.
Picks that one off just like a DB. Driving down the court, Amaya Frizzell bobbles it out of bounds. Looks like it had got tipped away. Ada fans calling for a foul behind us.
Sure, we'll hear a little bit of that for the next hour and 15 minutes.
I think that would be a fair assumption. Long pass, good catch by Maya.
Based on the first couple of possessions, it seems like they may let them play.
Sky Bean swatted that one.
And then call that. Interesting.
Yeah, certainly a rough start from our side of the officiating lines, but nonetheless, we are underway. Interesting ball movement there, kind of stalled south of half court.
Was it walk?
Was indeed, it wasn't called. Is this the same set of officials that we had earlier?
No.
I didn't think so.
They'll do 2 games apiece.
Sky Bean driving in, nothing there. Alexis playing really good defense, as she always does. Looking for something down low. The Cougars are just locking it down, playing really good defense. running the man. They like it. Running a little bit more the last couple weeks. Amaya pretty much got tackled.
Wow.
And no call. Looks like they're going to let him play tonight.
Well, the interesting thing is that's what I thought too, but then Landon got called for the ticky-tack foul. Shayla with the block and the board.
Great effort by Shayla Wofford. Cougars looking for the cut, nothing there. Should be a jump ball, and it is indeed. Landon wanted the foul off that one.
Landon should have got the foul on that one.
Long pass over to Sky Bean. Euro step, no good. Good job by Shayla.
Wow.
Coach Jennings, I'm afraid, is about to come out of her seat.
Yeah.
We might have the complimentary timeout after this to cut into the officials.
Wow.
Not seen anything quite like this, Trey. Not this year, anyways. That I
mean, they say playoff basketball gets more physical, but
my
physicality here early on is definitely being rewarded. Not necessarily rewarded, but not.
Got her off the walk, but it went in.
Yeah, they called it on the floor. Sky Beam with the foul.
Interesting what'll happen here. Alexis Hamilton, don't see her inbound the ball just to time. Great move by Landon Owens. Got her with the stutter and then cut back inside. Just what the Cougars needed. Long across court pass to number 2. Drives in, absolutely blocked.
Got her the second time.
Got her the
dropped
second
her hand.
There's number 2, Riley Barnskowski.
Shayla did a good job the first time staying vertical, but then in the second one she dropped one hand down, and I think she probably would have got the block regardless, but it's so enticing when you see that ball not to drop your hand down.
Barnowski made the first one there. She's a pretty good player, Trey. We saw what she could do last matchup. If I remember right, she played really well.
She had five points. She actually didn't start that game, came off the bench. She's replaced 15 in the starting lineup, it looks like.
Interesting. Finally got her off the lob. A lot better pass there. That one not quite as high, kind of right to her.
Yeah, we've got 3 assists on 3 made baskets. If we can continue to do that, it should be a good night. Hilldale's running motion slip offense right now, apparently.
Apparently so. The coach very vocal about that. I would assume that would be just a motion offense, but
with a slip screen would be my guess. That's got to be something, a foul or a jump ball. You can't have.
Cuts in, rebounded by number 4 Johnson, out to the outside for 3, no good. Finally tipped
Great
over.
Tip
that
there,
was a
Maya.
fantastic tip to. No good. There, Sky being the point guard, she will be all night, to my knowledge. Not much opening up for Hilldale. Great effort by Charisma. Charisma kind of dove in and picked that one off. Number 2 going to work on the left side. Charisma has her trapped. Bailout pass.
On the catch.
Was indeed. Charisma got that one back though. Landon on a one-on-one. She'll win it every time.
It's not a walk.
Looks like they got her off the foul. Should head to the line for 2. It's getting pretty intense over here on the Ada side. Not really sure what over, to be honest. Landon Owens with her first one up and away and long. Right on line, but a little bit long. Good job getting the second one to fall. Just like the first one, just a half an inch shorter.
Good job by Maya there.
Great defense by Alexis as well, getting off the screen. Maya Frizzell will inbound the ball. Jaden Ward subs in the game as well. Landon Owens at the top of the key. Great ball movement there by the Cougars, and looks like Shayla was able to draw the foul. I'm not sure if that'll be on 21 or 12. Looks like they get her on 12. That one could have been awarded to either one of them there.
We would rather have been 21 because she already had one.
You'd really like to get. Sorry about that. Technical difficulty, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Shayla will have another opportunity here. Up and away and good. Good job by Shayla Wofford. Number 12, Brooklyn Ellis.
That was close to a backcourt.
It sure did look like it.
Landon had a good deflection there.
Good rebound by Landon. Catch and shoot. Amaya Frizzell, no good. No good, but a really good looking shot. I agree. Cougars playing some full court defense here, 3/4 court anyways. Don't see that just a ton.
No, there's obviously something from their last matchup that I remember liking. I remember we did not score in the first quarter, I'm pretty sure, against them.
It was pretty bad. Looks like they're going to get her with a double dribble, headed the other way. Back in the Cougars' favor.
You can tell their ball handling skills are not great. I'm not bashing the girls at all, but they don't look real comfortable as a group handling the ball.
I would agree with that statement for sure. You know, kind of opposite to the Cougars, you have really, at any time, 4 people on the court that are completely comfortable handling the ball. Jaden Ward's kind of sitting over there in the corner.
Yeah, she's your driving kicker for sure.
Watch Jaden Ward for this pass here if Landon drives in. She took it no good, a little bit long. She got to her spot, but great pass. Looks like they got Shayla there.
Yeah, that's big because that's her second one.
That's a bad one to get in foul trouble.
Yep.
Number 4, Johnson, up and away, no good off the left side. That one came in pretty flat. Just like David Anderson's drives.
4 or 6 free throws in the first matchup. She was actually their leading scorer with 17.
She'll be a good one if we can minimize those trips to the free throw line. Can hopefully shut her down. Amaya Frizzell with a great heads-up pass there. Goes down and draws the foul. That'll be one on 22. I think that's our first. That was Folsom. That will be her first. Looks like they bring in Jacoby for Shayla. Landon really wanted to pick that one off. It was almost there, too. Got her on the walk. Whenever the Cougars come over to trap, that's the second time they've got them on the drive where it forces them to travel. Just playing great defense.
McKagan Nelson checks in the game for the first time. We got McKavy and Charisma, Landon, Jaden Ward, and Jacoby in the game. Probably, we talked about this earlier, in the last minute, get some rest for some of the other girls, especially if they're going to sit back and let us just dribble it out.
Those couple extra seconds help a lot. Great screen there by Jacoby. Great pass over to Charisma, up and away, and good. Good job by Charisma, knocking that one down.
Good find by Landon. As you said, though, set up by the great screen up top by Jacoby. It was literally a brick wall. Good finish there.
Like Steven Adams on the Thunder. Great screen. That's a really good move there by Macavia.
No, the clock.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of the first. A score of 12-4. Your Ada Cougars on top. A couple fouls happened early, but for the most part, Cougars look like they're settling in. Got a pretty nice lead, but certainly lots of work to do. If Sky Bean or Johnson gets hot, it can close that gap in a hurry.
Yeah, Miss Beam lit us up in that first game. She was 4 of 6 from three-point land. Actually didn't even attempt a two-point shot, but she finished that game with 13. So she can definitely get hot quick. They made 6 threes in that first game, and were pretty good from the free throw line. They only missed 3 on the night out of 13.
That's pretty good. It's certainly hard to beat with that many three-point opportunities that were capitalized on. But all in all, I'm pretty happy. I would say I'm pretty happy with the first quarter. You've got a pretty nice lead. Defense, nothing to complain about whatsoever. It looks absolutely flawless.
Yeah, the defense has been really well. We didn't shoot the ball well, only going 4 of 12 from the field and 3 or 4 from the line, so that's not too bad.
Struggling a little bit on the offensive side. A couple of miscommunication errors where things were thrown out of bounds and whatnot. But looking to get back into it. We've got a full 8 minutes loaded up, and we're going to get right to action here. Sky Bean will be the one to inbound the ball. Number 2, Riley Barnskowski is the one to catch it.
We've gone into our 3-2 zone.
Something that we like so well and do so well as a team. I love whenever we move into this zone.
It's kind of a 3-3 zone because our top middle girl always, like Landon, who's running it there, she drops down into the bottom half of the zone.
Euro step up and no good. Unfortunate break there. Riley on the other end and got it to go. First basket for the Hilldale Lady Hornets in a good while, Trey.
Yeah. We started by transition. We really crashed the boards hard, and they were able to tip it out to a girl who had numbers.
Barnzowski was able to get that one to fall as well. Score of 12-7, lead cut down to 5. Mack for a wide open 3, no good.
It's a good look though.
Was indeed. Obviously, if you can get that one to Jaden Ward, that's the one that you want taking the 3-point. Air ball there from Sky Bean off the right side. Looks like she couldn't get her feet set. And
yeah, rushed it a little bit. That's one thing their coach has been yelling at them the entire game is they need to relax and quit rushing things.
Just get your feet set, square your shoulders up, and take the shots that you know how to take. Something that we've seen a couple times happen to the Cougars, just, look uncomfortable. These high passes are a little bit scary. Got her off the walk. I didn't either. It looked like a clean step to me, but as the lady proclaims behind us that was not a good call.
Coach Jennings doesn't like it either.
If I was an official, I would not want Coach Jennings yelling at me. I fear that would not end well.
It was a simple question that she asked, which was, where was the third step at?
And a transition 3 on the other.
No, it was a 2.
Was it?
Yeah, she was just inside the line.
Either way, a deep shot there, and it was a good one. Things have kind of went south for the Cougars. Almost a turnover there as well. Long pass over to McCavia for 3. Bang, and it's good. Great shot by McCavia Nelson.
Good skip pass there by Jaden Ward.
This defense they're in allows Landon to collapse on the big girl down low.
She starts up top. That's our ball. Ooh. I disagree. I think it hit her hands after Prisma deflected it.
We had a little bit better view from this side of the court.
Yeah, this guy should have seen it. I don't blame the guy on the baseline. That's tough.
It's a tough call indeed.
Where 3 officials make a huge difference.
Sure does. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me why you would go from 2 to 3 officials.
Because there's so many games this weekend. Double dribble. There's just not enough officials to go around. So once we get to next weekend, when you've eliminated 4 teams from all these classes,
then you have a few officials to go around. Is the official selection similar to the NFL? Is it off of a grading system, like for the state championship game?
The coaches rate their officials after every game, so you can make it. I think you can X out some, but they are appointed by the OSSAA. They're the ones that decide who the officials, unlike the regular season where the school is in charge of the officials.
Interesting. Well, everybody, there's a little bit of useless knowledge that you now have. We were talking about that in the other game. Step back 3, no good. Good job by Maya Frizzell, just waiting on that one to come right back to her. Landon Owens pulls up long and short. Excuse me, long and flat. Didn't get the arc that she normally has. Bad foul there on Charisma Nelson.
That's going to be 2 on her.
McCavia Nelson has played a big role in this game thus far. She's been playing extremely well. Certainly someone to keep your eye on. Good job by Maya Frizzell. Lots of walks this game, Trey.
That seems to be what they're calling.
Not sure what the delay is here. I guess just getting players over.
They make them throw it in from a certain spot, and I guess they went to the baseline and they said, no, it's got to be sideline.
Bronzowski to Bean was the inbound. Johnson up top, no post. Great defense there from Jaden Ward. Landon Owens on the right side of the key, pulls up, takes it, and it's good. She got to her spot, and that's where she wanted it. Coach rather upset there with Folsom.
Yeah, she said they did some, and he said he didn't care what they did.
Great defense there by the Cougars. Everybody's hands straight up, collapsed on her, and really a pretty good job. Jaden Ward for three. There it is. No good.
Great offensive rebound by Lecca.
Shayla looking for something down low. Not much there. Away and good. Landon Owens.
She made something out of nothing.
That's what she does best, is make something out of nothing. Macavia Nelson hot in the huddle. Cougars getting fired up. A score 19-9. Cougars stretch it back out, playing very well the last few seconds. We're going to take a full timeout, and we're going to take one with them. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to action here at the Ada Cougar Activity Center. There's 3 minutes left here in the second. Things going in the Cougars' way. This zone has really helped. Cougars hustling around and collapsing on those three-point opportunities.
Yeah, the coach is screaming for them to move it quick, but it's sticking whenever it gets to somebody, which just allows the zone to get back where it needs to be. You got to use a skip pass or a quick pass to get.
Right there, she should have gone to the outside. Yeah. They had number 2, Bonzowski, wide open at 3.
I guess it worked out for them, though.
It did indeed. Good ball security there by Maya. Got her on the travel.
I didn't see that one.
Didn't either, Trey. No, I didn't either.
Maybe worth noting that official is a Bing graduate.
Ah, well, you know, sometimes things happen.
Nothing nefarious, I'm sure.
Thrown away there from the far side. That was 21, Celeste Wood. Celeste has been pretty quiet this game.
Yeah.
Not a lot happening on her end of the court.
She had 9 in the last game, so did well.
Certainly capable of playing, but it's been pretty quiet. Not the normal scoring that the Cougars have, for sure. Wide open from Alexis for 3. No good, but a good-looking shot.
Great hustle by Amaya. Great hustle. Everybody else is kind of giving them up and never going to let the ball go out of bounds.
Shayla going to work down low with the floater, and it's good.
That was made possible by Amaya's effort on the offensive rebound.
Long pass across the court for 3, no good.
Blocked from behind by Jaden Ward, and then gets on the ground and turns into a rebound because we got the possession area.
Great effort there by Jaden. It's hard not to foul from behind the back. That's one that gets drawn often. It's like Macavia is going to come get Landon, get her a little bit of rest going here into halftime.
Sure won't be long.
A little out of control there from Maya, but she was headed down the hill in a hurry. Alexis couldn't get her feet set. Wide open 3 opportunity from 22, no good. Rebounded by Jacoby. Definitely a couple possessions left here. Looked like Amaya could have cut off that initial. No foul, and Amaya goes down hard. Looks like Jaden Ward got down and took a charge. What a move from Jaden Ward. She played very well. Very, very well. Landon Owens is going to come back in. You have a girl that needs to take a last-minute shot. She's certainly the one.
After Amaya fell hard on that, I think Christy's checking on her to make sure she's okay. She was slow to get up, which makes that charge even more impressive because they were in a 5-on-4 situation. Amaya was still in the backcourt.
Good heads-up play by Coach Jennings, using that opportunity to get her out and kind of get her checked out. Didn't look like anything bad, maybe just a little bit banged up. Spacing issues there for the Cougar. Macavia had it wide open, but Landon didn't see it. Drives in, no shot. Looks like they got her on the floor.
About 7 seconds, plenty of time to get a good shot off. Would be, yeah, they get one there on the inbounds.
Good indeed. Shayla's back in action. Ladies and gentlemen, what a turn of events right there before the half. Cougars played very, very well. Score of 23-12, 5-6 team fouls, not too bad. 5 for the Cougars, 6 for Hilldale. Really pretty good job from the Cougars. I'm very impressed. Suffering a loss from them last time, it's definitely a different story this time. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, get something to drink, and we'll be right back with you.
Oklahoma, are you ready to score and score big? It's time to score big and cheer on the Saints with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on anything you buy at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada. 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
The Ada High School Athletic Department would like to thank the following for their generous support of Ada Cougar athletic events. McCourtney's Pharmacy, Zach and Megan Broderick. Ada Nissan, Cliff Underwood. Dr. Vest and the clinic at Central Oklahoma Family Medical Center. Kathy Thorley and McDonald's of Ada. Vision Bank of Ada, Steve Bagwell. ABC Medicare, Charles Teal. Cody Curry and Brian Freeland with Curry Orthopedics. Seth Wadley Chevrolet. Leach Co., Clyde and Jamie Leach. Jimmy Epler and Citizens Bank. Jeremy and Stephanie Moore. Mack Hill Construction. Amy Kaiser and First United Bank of Ada. Hilltop Dodge. Treat Solutions. Joe McFarland and Select Physical Therapy. Simmons Bank, Carla Mackey and Stacy Crabtree. Fitton Ford and Lincoln of Ada. Mercy Hospital, and Communication Federal Credit Union, Julie Inslee.
Oklahoma, are you in the spirit of saving some money? It's time to play up the savings with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverado this week only. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on new or used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley, Chevy of Ada, 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
Hi, I'm Brett Boatwright with Nobility Door. We specialize in residential and commercial overhead doors.
We handle new installs as well as service work such as broken springs, cables, and rollers.
Remember, Nobility Door has the best service and the best quality at affordable price.
Be sure to call my dad Brett for our garage door needs and follow Nobility Door on
Oklahoma, are you ready to score and score big? It's time to score big and cheer on the savings. With up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on anything you buy at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada. 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
The Ada High School Athletic Department would like to thank the following for their generous support of Ada Cougar athletic events. McCourtney's Pharmacy, Zach and Megan Broderick. Ada Nissan, Cliff Underwood. Dr. Vest and the clinic at Central Oklahoma Family Medical Center. Kathy Thorley and McDonald's of Ada. Vision Bank of Ada, Steve Bagwell. ABC Medicare, Charles Teal. Cody Curry and Brian Freeland with Curry Orthopedics. Seth Wadley Chevrolet. Leach Co., Clyde and Jamie Leach. Jimmy Epler and Citizens Bank. Jeremy and Stephanie Moore. Mack Hill Construction. Amy Kaiser and First United Bank of Ada. Hilltop Dodge. Treat Solutions. Joe McFarland and Select Physical Therapy. Simmons Bank, Carla Mackey and Stacy Crabtree. Fitton Ford and Lincoln of Ada. Mercy Hospital, and Communication Federal Credit Union, Julie Inslee.
Oklahoma, are you in the spirit of saving some money? It's time to play up the savings with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverado this week only. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on new or used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada. 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
Hi, I'm Britt Boatwright with No Building Door. We specialize in residential and commercial overhead doors.
We handle new installs as well as service work such as broken springs, cables, and rollers.
Remember, No Building Door is the best service and the best quality at an affordable price.
Be sure to call my dad, Brett, for our garage door needs, and follow No Building Door on Facebook.
Oklahoma, are you ready to score and score big? It's time to score big and cheer on the savings. With up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverados. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on anything you buy at no additional cost to you.
That's amazing!
No, that's Seth Wadley's Chevy of Ada. 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
The Ada High School Athletic Department would like to thank the following for their generous support of Ada Cougar athletic events. McCourtney's Pharmacy, Zach and Megan Broderick. Ada Nissan, Cliff Underwood. Dr. Vest and the clinic at Central Oklahoma Family Medical Center. Kathy Thorley and McDonald's of Ada. Vision Bank of Ada, Steve Bagwell. ABC Medicare, Charles Teal. Cody Curry and Brian Freeland with Curry Orthopedics. Seth Wadley Chevrolet. Leach Co., Clyde and Jamie Leach. Jimmy Epler and Citizens Bank. Jeremy and Stephanie Moore. Mack Hill Construction. Amy Kaiser and First United Bank of Ada. Hilltop Dodge. Treat Solutions. Joe McFarland and Select Physical Therapy. Simmons Bank, Carla Mackey and Stacy Crabtree. Fitton Ford and Lincoln Aveda. Mercy Hospital, and Communication Federal Credit Union, Julie Inslee.
Oklahoma, are you in the spirit of saving some money? It's time to play up the savings with up to $10,000 off new Chevy Silverado this week only. And still get Seth's amazing promise of oil changes and engines for life on newer used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ada Cougar Activity Center. We're about to get 8 minutes loaded up on the beautiful scoreboard right here at center court. And we'll get right to it. 0 fouls on both sides, as it should be at halftime. Looks like we're ready to go. We'd like to first of all thank Mr. Harwell and Mr. Anderson for putting this on and giving us the opportunity to do this. It's a ton of fun, and as you know, we love to do it. Should be Hilldale's ball to start out with, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like it is indeed. Ada Cougars take the court. Original starting 5.
On both sides, by the way.
On both sides, yes.
I have a feeling they're going to make a conscious effort to go at Shayla to pick up that 3rd foul.
I would assume so.
Wow, and they did. They got it.
No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. We're just going to shake that one off. Sky Bean to inbound the ball. Well, it was just like we went at 35 in the boys' game. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, number 4, I'm not sure what her name is.
Johnson.
Nevaeh Johnson. She had 17 points in the first game. She's scoreless here tonight. So I figured they were going to make a conscious effort to try to get her involved and get Shayla in foul trouble.
Tipped back to Amaya, goes down across the court. Charisma drives in. Another great pass outside, and they're going to reset the offense. Landon Owens throwing a screen. Great move there. Needed to make that one. Good job there by Amaya not fouling, but we'll go back to Hilldale. Surprised Sky Bean didn't shoot that one. She had a little bit of a gap between her and Landon.
I don't think her confidence is as high right now. She's missed 4 or 3. Again, trying to go at Shayla inside.
Shayla came out beyond the arc and couldn't quite get to her. That's 21. Celeste Wood, she's on the board for the first time tonight. Did they get her with the...
No, they called it foul, number 2.
Interesting. Looks like this Hilldale team's a little frustrated, especially Sky.
Yeah.
But she shot pretty much lights out last game, and clearly something has changed. So it's crazy how much confidence can come into play.
It's 75–80% of it. You put these kids out here, and it really shows in the boys' game. You put them out there unguarded in a non-pressure situation, and they're going to make 7, 8, 10 out of their shots, and then unless they see it going in during the game, the confidence is just not there.
Sure. And I mean, you see that with Landon Owens as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about Landon is, some of these players, they get frustrated, they start getting arid with their shots, things, their fundamentals go away. But Landon just gets better. She just gets angry and she wants to win. And I think that's always cool to see her go into clutch mode.
Clutch mode, that's a good word for it.
Cougars giving a little bit too much room here. Sky lets that one fires. Looks like they got 22 there.
Should be her 3rd.
That is her 3rd, I believe. It is. Good call there, Trey.
Maya took a shot to the face, but looks like she's okay.
It's always good on those hard collisions to see players come up all right. You know,
Yep.
the nose and face is something that you don't want to get banged up for sure. That was just a forced pass there from Chris.
Well, it was late. It would have been a good pass, but she threw it a little bit late, and Amaya was already kind of going away from the ball. Luckily, Hilldale tipped it out of bounds.
Here we go. Jacoby up at the top. She's come in the game to take out Shayla.
It's like we're running at some 5-out type of offense because Jacoby's coming out as well. So
she can handle the ball pretty well.
She can.
And I
Landon's got that's a foul. That is a hold, and it should be called.
Long pass down court. Alexis is there, though. That's not the girl that you want to try to go up against. Long pass over. Cannot believe no one took a shot there. Pretty poor effort there trying to rebound. No call there.
Wow.
Both sides are pretty upset with these officials. Coach pretty upset over that one as well.
Yeah, I don't know what he's upset about. Alexis didn't do a very good job of selling it, but she ran over Alexis, and then we were straight up after that.
Alexis is a pretty tough young lady. She doesn't like to be pushed around at all.
No.
She's certainly not one to be reckoned with down low. Great defender, especially against someone who's a little bit larger than she is, has a little bit more height. She plays well to a bigger opponent. So just some random high school knowledge for today. The #1 recruit in the class of 2021 in high school football in Oklahoma, his name's Kendall Daniels. He's a safety from Beggs, of all places. Has decommitted from the University of Texas A&M. So something to look out for if you're a Sooner fan or maybe a Pokes fan. Both of the Oklahoma teams were in his top 3. That was a good shot there. Long pass down to Jaden Ward, wide open, and she makes it. Great job, great find there down to Jaden Ward.
Should have been an and one opportunity there. She was bumped from behind, but they're, like my friend Jamison Kennedy just pointed out, they're letting them fight out there. You got to hope that this game gets closed down at the end. It doesn't get really dirty.
Oh my goodness.
Because they've set a precedence of letting them be very physical. And one of these teams is going home.
3 ball there. Nobody there from the Cougars to rebound, but Landon again makes something out of nothing. Across Euro step, Landon Owens. Wow, what a move.
We need to try to keep this at this 8 or 10 point lead or expand it. I was pretty nervous there because they cut it to 8 and the bucket takes it down to 5 or 6, and then it's close.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a great strong move there by number 4.
That was Nevaeh Johnson put the move down low. Coach Jennings let him know who's boss, rightfully so. Because
yeah, she's talking about the layup that I was talking about a minute ago with Jaden Ward when she went in from the right side. She got bumped from behind. It was very obvious from this end of the court. And she's saying that was a foul just then, but she wants it on her end too.
Great move by Charisma. Landon Owens drives down. That's not the place where you want her, and she capitalized on it. Wow. What a shot there. Trey, it's crazy. Oftentimes her body's completely under the basket. She just gets that right hand out there.
She's got a knack to finish. That's not a good sign.
Nope, that is not the one that you want getting hot for sure.
Good job by Jacoby there.
Landon Owens should have something.
Oh,
there.
she had Jaden underneath, didn't see her, pulled it out. Christie called for a reset.
For 3, No good, but a good shot.
What?
They just got Jaden Ward over the back.
But she was under the belly, so I'm not sure. He called a push off. Maybe she pushed to get position. I don't know.
I don't either. So hard to see down there. I fear that this one's going to get chippy here pretty soon. Might have moms and dads coming out of the bleachers here in just a minute, but we'll see.
Good close out there by Jacoby to keep 22 from shooting the three.
That's what you got to do.
This one here in front of us is the one that I'm concerned about because she got hot in the last game, and after seeing that last one go in, you don't know. That should be a charge.
They did get her. Good job by Landon Owens. They need a ball. Eckler's looking down court.
Landon sells charges so well, and it's because she violently falls to the ground as opposed to, you know, squatting and hitting with her rear first. First thing that hits is her back. She's going to sell it.
She gets it called so well too. I believe she's had one in every game this year.
At least one.
McCavia taking it across court. Pretty much everybody out here. Shayla down low, going to work now. That's what they wanted, and they got it. Great move by Shayla Wofford.
Great feed by Maya, who hasn't scored in this game, but has 5 assists and 5 rebounds.
She has done her job plenty well. You don't always have to be on the scoreboard.
And is playing good defense. We gotta finish this quarter with Shayla without Shayla picking up another foul.
3 ball there, and that one is perfect. 22, she's back in business, Maddie Folsom.
They just keep chipping away at it. We can't trade 2s for 3s.
Sure can't. That'll trickle down in a hurry. They wanted the walk there, and it may have been there.
Yeah. McCavia was wide open underneath, but I think Maya may be pressing a little bit, knowing, I mean, she hadn't scored, and she's trying so hard to help out.
Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard as a player.
I don't know how you can argue with that foul. Her arm literally came up in between Landon's arms and grabbed it.
And the ball, yeah. For as violent as this been, there isn't a ton of fouls. It's 3 and 5.
No, they're not calling much. And I understand the coach's frustrations here because
that was a pretty bad pass there, and not a lot. Scared of that charge, Trey.
Yeah, Maya had a shove in the back.
(26-31), 18.3 left here in the third. It's getting interesting.
Got to think we're going to get Shayla out for these last 18 seconds since she's got 3 fouls.
Don't want her picking up a goofy one or anything like that. Just try not to give up any points here. You don't want it to get any closer than it is. Great job there by Jacoby. I'm surprised nothing was called, but nonetheless. Landon does what she does, gets down low and couldn't get it to go. Almost made it over the back of the backboard too. That was kind of cool. Nonetheless, here we are, 31-26. Full 8 loaded up on the fourth. We're going to go ahead and stay with you through this one, but certainly been an interesting one, Trey. What are your thoughts? What's transpired?
Well, we lost that quarter by 6. If we do that again, we lose the game by 1. So we've got to come out stronger here in the fourth quarter and make better decisions on defense. I mean, we did okay on offense that quarter. I mean, I say that we only scored 8, but we shot a pretty good percentage, so we're obviously either turning it over or the possessions are limited because they're scoring.
That's a great point there, Trey. And something that I'd like to talk about is just the lack of offense. I mean, it doesn't feel terrible, but, you know, lots of times the Cougars will score 15 to 20 points in the first quarter. Looks they're so hard to adjust to early. You know, we saw those early transition points that have kind of gone away. We haven't had those transition 3 opportunities.
I mean, they hit 3 threes that quarter. That's the difference. You can live with the 2s, but the threes are going to get you.
They will indeed. Something that I was thinking about the other day. I was, just sitting on the couch watching some basketball, and I was thinking, as much as I don't like Steph Curry because he's on the Golden State Warriors, he's really changed the game. 5 years ago, if your player pulled up a transition 3, they were getting the absolute fire lit under them, and they were not playing for the next 5 minutes. But now it's almost encouraged. If you get those transition 3s and you're a good 3-point shooter, fire away.
Yep.
It's something that it's been really cool to see in my lifetime, and really since I've cared about sports, to see that changes on different levels as well. This is going to be an intense 4th quarter here.
That's a foul.
Should be 3 on her, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Man, I'm all over it with the fouls. I have been the last 2 days. Been perfect with them. Can't make a foul call to save my life, but number of fouls on the players, I got it down, ladies and gentlemen.
Really got a four point guard lineup in now with Shayla.
I think Coach Jennings told her not to take that. Good effort there by Charisma, and a hard foul. Wish that one would have gone in, but she's headed to the free throw line.
4th foul on 21. It's a really good job by
Woods
Charisma
back to back.
That was an entry pass down to Shayla, and didn't handle it, but Charisma ended up being behind her to handle it.
21 will have to come off after her 3rd.
That's her 4th.
4th, excuse me.
And Ada is now in the 1-and-1. Shooting free throws pretty good tonight, so hopefully that will continue.
In general, pretty good free throw shooting team as it is.
As they miss that one.
As they miss that one. Just look for those across court passes.
Yeah, I think they had the bucket there twice and ended up kicking it out.
They certainly had it with Johnson the first
Good block
time.
there.
Great job by Shayla.
And McCavey able to get the rebound.
McCavey has been all over the court tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
bad pass there. Charisma fighting for it on the other end, was able to poke it out. Good hustle-up play. Charisma actually closed some ground there, caught up to her. She's very quick, very, very quick.
Yeah, both of the Nelson girls are really good athletes. Look forward to the future with both of them. I don't know why they wanted to foul there. Shayla's arms came down a little bit. It's because she took a gut punch.
A pretty chippy one. This might be the obligatory timeout to let the official know.
No, I think Shayla's struggling to breathe a little bit and may have got the air knocked out of her, and Christy noticed that, so she's getting her a few minutes.
That's tough to take a shot to the gut there. It's hard to continue to function at a high level whenever you can't get oxygen. I know whenever I played football, I took a couple of those, and they're not a whole lot of fun, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about them. You just got to sit there and breathe.
But it hurts to breathe.
Yes, it sure does. (32-26), 6:30 left here in the fourth quarter. 4 to 17 fouls. Cougars staying a little bit more clean than the Lady Hornets. You got to assume this one's going to either Nevaeh or Sky.
Good defense there by Amaya, staying right with the girl.
Great defense by both Macavia and Amaya.
Walk.
This is a pretty speedy package. That's going to be a big one there.
Yep, they're making it. I mean, as soon as it happened, the coach turned around to his assistants and said that's what we needed to do. I mean, that's obviously their game plan is to get Shayla out of the game.
Which is understandable. I mean, that's good coaching. That's what you got to do. It's just not a lot of fun if you're the team.
I'm not sure if Shayla got her with the body there, but
Alexis Hamilton is a fantastic substitute, though, especially guarding Nevaeh.
She gives up some size to her, but I would assume that Aleka's a little bit stronger, and she'll just have to use her positioning.
You know, something I'd like to note is Landon Owens has still got those 2 fingers taped up from way earlier in the year. Pretty poor pass there. Your stat sheet almost got wet with your soda. That could have been bad.
Yeah. You can't function without a soda.
No. Remake a stat sheet, just can't remake that soda pop that you don't have. Bad turnover. Cougars got to quit turning over the ball, 32-28. Just the 30-second timeout here, and things have certainly got interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 4-point game, and we're just not scoring. We've got 8 points since halftime.
Pretty pitiful.
9 points. I take that back, and they've got 16. So
pretty bad.
We've got to change something to get better shots on the offensive end. Just live ball turnovers are not helping us. We don't have a whole lot of turnovers, but it's like they come in inopportune times.
Such as right now, and trying to close out the game. Still a lot of basketball left to play. Yep. Landon Owens rallying her team, telling them we're not done yet. We got to keep working. Trying to listen to the coaching staff over here as well. Kind of get a sneak peek into what they're looking at. Maya moving her feet well. Tipped out, great chemistry there between Amaya and Landon. Landon Owens says, I want it.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that he's telling them to get up on everybody else, but when Landon has the ball, he's like, get off.
Everybody get off and get ready. Got to quit turning over the basketball for sure.
It's 2 empty possessions in a row without even an attempt at the bucket.
Landon rallying her team. That's what needs to happen. Landon really, a couple buckets here would surely help you. Great defense there and just went in. That was 22, Maddie Folsom.
Landon got hit in the face.
Certainly a change of momentum.
Yep.
I think you have to consider putting Shayla back in the game. I don't know. I mean, certainly got to be getting close regardless. Could have been an offensive foul there. Double dribble going back the other way. Thank goodness the Cougars will have another offensive opportunity. They're going to go into a trap type defense.
Yep, that's a foul. 1-1, knock down the free throws.
Big free throws here by Maya Frizzell. We're getting close to the 2. He's telling them to bail out.
Big free throws here for Maya.
And she clutches it up. What a free throw. That's nerves of steel right there.
Yeah, that's a big one, especially for somebody who hadn't seen the ball go through the bucket tonight. 21 enters the game, back in the game with her 4 fouls. Something to keep an eye on. I figure Shea will sit out till maybe the 3-minute mark.
Wow, what a clutch moment there from Maya Frizzell, sinking both of those. Nerves of steel, Trey.
Yeah, that's a big moment for her, and certainly what I expect.
She really, for someone who's not scored tonight, has played excellent.
That's a shove off. Should have been an offensive foul. That's an offensive foul.
Landon is jawing at the official down there.
She's asking what she's got to do to get an offensive foul called when the girl's pushing off like that.
I mean, I don't blame her by any means.
Twice in a row right in front of her.
That official was a whopping about 3.5 feet from that call as well. A little official meeting down here as well. We are in a full timeout, full 60 seconds. Both teams take the bench. As Trey said earlier, if you are in a full timeout, you're able to take the bench. Otherwise, you stand in your huddle. We want to thank Jay Schinenberger for being here tonight and doing the great job that he does each and every week. He's done a fantastic job keeping the stream up and running as flawless as it has.
I really like this Hilldale coach. He seems like a really good coach.
I was about to say the exact same thing. I've really enjoyed watching him coach tonight. This team is well coached in general. It would be interesting to sit down and have a conversation with him. It's always good to give credit where credit is due, and we've seen some really good coaches over the last week or so, and it's always fun to just say hello and meet some of these people. But Trey, I would like to say we have a pretty dang good coach ourselves.
Yeah, Coach Jennings is one of the best in the state for sure, and I think that's recognized by all of her peers.
As it rightfully should be. Long pass, wide open lane, and missed the layup of all things.
Their ball.
Should stay with Hilldale. You never know with tonight, Trey.
They missed the bunny layup, but then we in turn missed the bunny rebound, so try it again.
Equals out. And we picked that one off.
Yep, Jaden Ward with a steal there on the inbounds. That's a big time. But we've got to come away with points. We can't have empty possessions.
A basket here would sure help your case.
Over 4 minutes in, we've yet to have a field goal in this quarter, and we'll go another one.
Can't really try to cheat the dribble on Sky Bean. She's too good of a ball handler. By far the best.
She called a timeout.
Should be 30 seconds.
No, they're full. They're down to 1 timeout left.
Still a little bit of basketball left to play.
Yeah, in a close game, you certainly don't want to be in that. And that's one where the coach, you appreciate the players' heads up to call the timeout, but I don't know if that's one you want to burn right there.
It's a tough one for sure. I mean, you're within 2 scores, and things have not gone really either one of the teams' way the last about 4.5, 5 minutes. It's been pretty rough.
We had 5 turnovers in the first 3 quarters. We've got 4 in this quarter.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Not only do we not have any field goals, we don't have any field goal attempts. We haven't even shot.
You almost tell Landon go to the logo and let it fly.
We're 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, which is good, but
that's all
that's
all you done.
Over halfway through the quarter without a field goal attempt is not ideal.
No, you never want to see that. Nonetheless, we've got 3:27, about 3.5 left. 5 to 18 fouls. Cougars still trailing in the fouls. Looks like number 2 will be up top. McCavia's played really good defense against her tonight. Just got to make sure you don't get a hand flying in the air or anything like that. Good job by the Cougars not fouling there.
No,
looks like she's banged up pretty bad. This looks like her hand. It's never good to see.
I don't think it was a foul. If anything, it was a charge. McCavia.
Hey, good night, let's go.
And heads up to, or kudos to Christy and Landon who had the ball. They stopped so they could look at the girl. I mean, that's the situation when it's our ball. If we want to go, we can go.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, you hope that karma comes on your side with that.
For sure. But it is a testament. This is a sporting event. Sportsmanship should come first. I mean, you're out here. They're your competition, but a lot of these girls have played AAU ball and things together, so they're friends. I mean, certainly, I know that lots of them respect Landon. She's played so much AAU ball, played together some. Long pass, certainly a risky one. McCavia wants it.
So it sounds like the coach is trying to get him to face guard Landon to keep the ball out of her hands.
Good job by Landon getting that one out. That was a tough one.
Sometimes you want to bring them to you. Other times, if you'll just pass it quicker. So Landon's bringing him over, and as soon as she sees the girl coming, now you've got 5 on 4. Go score. You're going to have to score.
You want a bucket here. You want a bucket.
I guess we're have enough confidence in our ball handlers that we're gonna try to play keep away and make a foul, which they did. I don't know if I'm their coach, if I'm fouling that quick, because like I said, we've turned the ball over so much in this quarter.
You might try your luck at it.
Yeah, keep trying to get steals.
Good rebound there by Landon. Kind of gets forced back out, but nonetheless is good.
Christy has 3 timeouts left, so that's a good one to burn for her.
That is a good one. I do agree. Not sure if that's a full.
Yeah, it's a full.
It is indeed. So they're going to take a break. We're going to hear a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with you.
No, that's Seth Wadley, Chevy of Ada, 1301 North Broadway in the heart of Ada, or click adachevy.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to action. We're in crunch time, for lack of better terms. 2 minutes left, up 4. Looking for the inbound play. Had Landon on the cut.
She's coming around this side.
It's really interesting listening to that coach during that full timeout. He had a great plan, drew up. That one was intercepted like a DB. Oh my goodness, going the other way. This could be bad. Rebounded, jump ball should stay with Ada.
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa, that's a technical. That's a kid that lost her mind.
Trey, I did not see what happened.
She was mad about something, and she got up and shoved Landon right in front of the official.
Well, yeah, that'll get you called every single time.
It may be I'm sure it's a situation where Landon, I'm sure she didn't just get up and shove her. Landon was probably saying something or doing something.
But it's off the reaction, not the initial
foul. How many times do you see that happen?
Coach Jennings trying to figure out what in the world's happening.
The big thing coming out of that, since the technical was called, is the jump ball will stay, the possession arrow will stay with Ada, and it doesn't change now because the technical gives you possession.
Correct.
Is what the official was just telling the scorer's table.
If Landon can make one of these here, that would be big.
Oh.
Be monumental.
Nope. Yep.
And it went in.
And it's our ball.
And it is our ball, and as you were saying, it shouldn't flip. If there's another jump ball, we should get it back as well, correct?
Yes, possession arrow stayed with us because we got the possession off of the technical.
Big second free throw there.
And again, the referees have asked for this chippiness because they've let stuff go on the entire game.
They have.
Better job there by McCavia going to meet the ball.
Landon, you can tell she's walking with intent. She was frustrated.
Yeah, she's trying to. She's being the bigger person.
Good to see, though. Shows how disciplined the Cougars are. Again, like I said earlier, it's oftentimes not off the initial mouthing or verbal contact.
The coach was saying that Landon was holding her. Well, that holding's been happening all night. You can't get up and retaliate with a push in a game of this magnitude where it's win or go home. Landon did knock down the first free throw, which is huge, and this one here would make it a 3-possession game.
Let's go. Rattles out, no good. Definitely don't.
That's a charge.
That should be a charge going the other way. Big move by Meyer Frizzell.
It wasn't a whole lot of contact, but she was set when she came across half court and did not move. Now we've got number 2 fouled out of the game because she picked up that technical a minute ago, so now she's done.
She is indeed. She played very well, played hard tonight.
We've also got 21 out of the game right now because she has 4 fouls.
And Shayla comes back on as well.
And they're going to want a foul. Obviously, they're down 6 with a minute left. Yep. I'm not sure they had 1 girl back and we had 5 girls up. That makes it pretty easy to inbounds the ball.
And you really need to pick one off there as well. They did get her on the double dribble. Or carry, excuse me.
I don't remember the last time we played a quarter without a field goal attempt.
My goodness. I mean, it is quite bizarre. And especially being up with no field goal attempt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I mean, we've stretched the lead in the quarter with 0 field goal attempts.
I wonder if that's ever happened in Ada history. Certainly not that I can remember. Big 3 ball there, no good. They're in crunch time here. They need to start fouling. Charisma gives them the shake and bake. That should at least.
What has kind of impressed me here is in this crunch time, Mac Nelson is staying on the court because Christy trusts her to handle the ball and knock down free throws if she needs to.
Indeed, that's awesome to see some trust in the younger player.
I don't know what he's complaining about there.
We're about to have a technical here.
Yeah. I understand what the coach is saying, and the official
I do as
that
well.
Wrong. He said she's fixing to push her back court.
I do agree with the coach right in front of us here. I think this guy's a class act guy.
Yeah, and the official is, I mean, but it was a foul. She was trying to foul.
Yes. She
was fouling intentionally. I don't understand why he doesn't. He just didn't want the foul called because Landon fell across half court. Well, she fell across because she was bumped.
I certainly see a bright future in this Hilldale team. They've got a lot of talent.
Good job there by Mac cutting off the corner. Charisma staying in line as well. She's got that range.
She did, and it was.
Didn't have it there though.
Fortunately, fell a little bit short. Looks like Hilldale is going to fall a little bit short as well. 38-30, stretched it back out to 8 points. Thank goodness. It's looking a little bit sketchy
don't
there.
Even have to dribble it across half court.
Yeah, I have to agree. Congratulates the teams and tells the officials that he was not happy with their performance.
I'm sorry, I took my headset off.
Oh, it's
I was
okay.
listening to the coach.
The coach tells the officials what he thought of that game, which is understandable because it was interesting. We'll just go with the word interesting for viewership's sake. But nonetheless, the Cougars did come out on top by 8 points. It was a great effort by the Ada High School Lady Cougars. It was a big one, Trey.
Yeah, it was a big win. And they'll have the opportunity to, they've avenged one of their losses that came in the Cougar Classic there that first game, and they've avenged that one. And tomorrow afternoon at 1, they'll have a chance to avenge their first loss of this tournament against Stigler. So it ought to be a good game, a good matchup. It was a good game the other night, so you got to hope that it'll turn out a little bit different.
Surely so. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for tonight's attendance. Looks like we're going to have a men's game coming up, the primetime matchups. I don't know if the mic will be left hot or not for you guys to listen to that. I don't believe that we'll be calling it. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for your attendance, and stay God bless.